Good morning. This is Pastor Gail Woods coming to you from Cayman Brac in the Cayman Islands with another Monday musing, and I'm so glad that you're able to join us today for this time. I'd like to talk to you today about walking in the Spirit every day of your life. Do you think that's possible? Well, I've got some good news for you. Galatians chapter 5 verse 16 says, "This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and you shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh." The walk in the Spirit is the word peripateo. It appears in the New Testament 95 times and has a very clear meaning. The word peripateo is a compound word. It puts together two words, para and pateo. The word para means around and suggests something that is encircling. It can mean concerning, but in this context, it definitely means encircling. The word pateo means to walk. To denote the movement of the feet, and it can be translated as to walk or to step or to tread, to trample, to stroll. And when these two words are compounded into one, as they are in Galatians chapter 5 verse 16, it means to habitually walk around in one general vicinity. And so this word peripateo often is also translated to live. That means that instead of being translated walk in the Spirit, the phrase in Galatians chapter 5 verse 16 could be translated live in the Spirit. One expositor notes that the word peripateo could be best explained by thinking of a person who's walked in along one path so habitually that he could walk in that path blindfolded because he's so used to his surroundings. You can just imagine yourself going into a room in your house that you are very familiar with. You've walked through that room many times. You sit on the furniture in that room, and you're in that room and it's pitch dark, and yet you can navigate through the room without any problem because you know where everything is. And that's the idea we get here. Paul goes on to say that if we walk in the Spirit, we will not fulfill the lust of the flesh. And the word for lust is from the Greek word epithumia. The second part of that word, that Greek word, is thumos, which describes an urge, a longing, a craving, a passion, something for which you're excited. And the word epa usually means over. But when combined with thumos, it means to get extremely excited over something. It's an excitement that is vigorous. It's a fervent passion. Can even express an obsession for something. In Ephesians chapter 2, verse 3, Paul states that before we came to Jesus Christ, we walked in the lust of the flesh, fulfilling the desires of the flesh. The word lust is the same word, epithumia. The word desires is from the word thelema, which denotes the person's will or intention or plan or desires. And in short, it means that the flesh has a mind of its own. If it's allowed to do whatever it wills, the flesh will become obsessed with its fleshly temptations, fervently stirred up as it yearns to fulfill those deep, dark desires. But Galatians chapter 5 verse 16 provides the answer to the flesh. It says, if you walk in the Spirit, you shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. The word fulfill is from the Greek word teleo, which means to fulfill or to complete, to reach one's goal. But because of the tense and the strong negative that is used in this Greek phrase, Paul is telling us that if we walk in the Spirit, we have basically pulled the plug on the flesh. We've disconnected it from its energy source. And as a result, we've nullified the yearnings of the flesh so that we will never be fulfilled. And God is calling you to something higher. And so I would encourage you to resolve in your heart today to make the path of the Holy Spirit the place where you live and walk and function. Live in the Spirit. Walk in the Spirit today. Oh, it's so good being with you again today. If you happen to be here in Cayman Brac, if you live here and you don't go to church anywhere regularly, we would encourage you to come to either the Watering Place Church of God Holiness or the Spot Bay Church of God Holiness. We can assure you that you will receive a warm welcome and will certainly enjoy the time of worship. God bless you richly. Have a wonderful day today.